Hey y'all, it's your girl Symone and welcome back to my channel. If y'all can see by the title, today is another story time. So before we get into this video, y'all already know what to do. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, give a girl a thumbs up, comment down below. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials, Instagram at Vivalayoshii, TikTok and Twitter at LifeWithSymone, and my business page at Brishari, because when we come back, we coming back hard. But yeah, let me get into this. I got my robe above on my sleeve, like my sleeves on my arms, because it is cold, y'all. And I don't know why I just don't cut this ceiling fan off, but it is cold and my heater just keep cutting off. It still to piss me off. But anyway, today is a Subbie Sunday and y'all already see. Let's get into it. Y'all, by the time y'all watch this, I'll be on my way back home. Today is Vlogmas day number 17, y'all. I'm going strong and I'm so happy about it. I don't know what it is. Like in October, I was not in this energy. I didn't have this energy, this spirit. Like usually it'd be like a drag just thinking about like, oh my god, posting every day. It has not been a drag for me. Like it's been just like good, like I'm in the spirit. So hopefully going into the next, I'm already consistent, so let me stop. I was gonna say hopefully going to the next year make me more consistent, but I'm already consistent. I already post a lot anyway. But yeah, this one is titled let's get straight into the story, and this story is titled I Beat My Cousin Up and Got Locked Up Over a Boy. Ooh. Oh wait, before we get into this video, I do want to mention I am gonna have a giveaway. Yeah, a giveaway. So I am gonna be giving away 2 items. One will be a 18-inch wig. My bad, an 18-inch wig. It's a wig that I got from like a sponsorship with Temu long time ago. Temu, whatever. So it's an 18-inch wig, and then the other one is a black Brishari bag. So I don't know how I'm gonna do the giveaway yet, but stay tuned because I know I said I was gonna think about it, but I don't know how I'm gonna do it. You know what? I think I'm gonna do it like randomly ask questions in a video. So I'm gonna tell y'all the day. I think it would be, I'm gonna do them 2 different ones. So the first one will be for the wig and the second one will be for the bag. So in my next video, tomorrow's video, I'm gonna post a story time tomorrow. Tomorrow's video in the beginning, I will ask a question, and whoever's first to answer that question in the comments, then they'll win the wig, y'all. I'm gonna do it like that. And then the questions will be just something about like one of my story times and something like that. It'll be like a trivia. But y'all, I just want to let y'all know, heads up, I got it from Temu on a sponsorship. I know, I'm sorry, I'm rambling a lot, but I got from Temu on a sponsorship. I don't know what they did with that wig, but it stank, y'all. It's still lace on there. I never wore the wig, of course. It's just, I had got it in intentions on doing a giveaway with it. And I'm like, why do it smell like this? But I mean, y'all can bring it back to life. The hair looks good though, but I don't know why it smells like that. But let's get into this story. So stay tuned tomorrow for that. But yeah, let's get into this story. So it says, I beat my cousin up and got locked up over a boy. Let's see what happened. Hi Symone, I love watching your story times on your channel. I hope no one from my small town watches your videos. If you read this video, but I'm gonna use all fake names. You inspired some of them. Let's get right into this story because it's gonna be it's gonna be a long one, very long. This story all took place 3 years ago in 2019 when I was in the 8th grade. Oh, you doing? So I have a very toxic on and off relationship with my ex. We'll call him Kyrie. This boy and I have been talking since 5th grade, my first love. Back in January at the beginning of the year, we were on bad terms and I got into another relationship. But the way we were, we never went over a month without speaking. We always cheated on our significant others with each other. Ooh, y'all is young and crazy. Okay. And everyone knew this. We were that couple. On January 1st, I was on the phone with one of my best friends, let's call her Dior, and she was telling me about how our other homegirl, let's call her Rat, told her at the beginning of the school year that she was flirting and considering dating Kyrie. Also, let's make it known that Rat is my cousin. I immediately got upset because I would tell Rat everything about me and Kyrie, showed her our arguments and everything. We had just started getting closer that year, but I didn't sweat it and I wasn't gonna argue with her because I had a man at that time, even though she betrayed me, so I blocked Rat. The next day I was on the phone with Dior and her homeboy, and they were telling me that Rat posted Kyrie on her story and how Rat was talking shit about me for blocking her. So at this point, I'm hot and I'm going off because what the fuck? I ended up unblocking my ex and asking him. He started going on this crazy apology rant and saying that he doesn't know why she posted him and he doesn't fuck with her. I also texted her, hell nah, not on no beef shit, but just to let her know, like, we not cool, you weird, don't talk to me. She took that shit personal and we started arguing real bad, and we were supposed to fight, and her homegirl, we'll call her Sloth because that's what she looked like, started arguing with me too. So they both ended up not liking me. The fight ended up not happening the whole month of January. We were all on the basketball team and was forced to be cordial and keep stuff cool for the rest of the month, but the animosity was crazy. I always used to sneak this because I knew she wasn't going to do anything anyway. I ended up getting back with my ex in January, and then the last month I lost my virginity to him. Ooh. It got out from this one random boy and the information got to Sloth, and then her and Rat told everybody and they motherfucking mama about it. Ooh, I was in middle school, fast as hell, and so obviously that spread. But everyone else was doing it too. From where I live, so I didn't get that much judgment. Obviously, after that, I wanted to fight her, so I let her know, bitch, what's up. This was on a Friday after school. So the next Monday at school, Rat and I fought. Ooh, I did not win. Sorry. I did not win that fight. I didn't get my ass beat either. A teacher picked me up and put me on the ground like 2 seconds into the fight. So I have been wanting to fight again, but couldn't get it because we had to go to court for our fight. Dior and I stopped being friends after that. She was playing in Rat Face and they were best friends now. Kyrie was still friends with Rat after the fight because he had ain't shit nigga, but eventually he ended up cutting her off early in May, so that was completely off my radar. And I wasn't worried about her all summer. Come the beginning of my freshman year, I had another boyfriend. Let's call him Crybaby. I had ended up cutting Kyrie whole ass off because I didn't have time to beef over him new school year, and I seen he was never gonna change. My relationship with Crybaby was going good until I started to get annoyed by him fast. So at the end of August, I cheated on him with Kyrie and started talking to him again. We weren't getting into a relationship. We were just on speaking terms. Like 2 weeks into us being on speaking terms, he unadded me on Snapchat out of nowhere. The next day at school, I saw him walking in the hallway with Rat. The signals in my head immediately went off. I'm like, oh, okay, that's why. He was dating her. He said that's not why he unadded me, and he was cheating on her anyway. Ooh. But there was no reason for him to unadd me. So I knew that was why. I was a little bit hurt because that's like betrayal. Why would you do that to me? Y'all need to get y'all dogs for real. But I didn't care that much because Rat is very, very ugly. I laughed at them in the hallway. And after that, we had both just been mean mugging and stuff like every time we seen each other in the hallways. 2 weeks into the relationship, she came into my 3rd block class and started yelling stuff at me. Ooh. I couldn't really hear her, so my friend later told me that she was saying I was just like, what the hell, ugly? I was like, what the fuck, ugly ass bitch, like I really want the fuck? Wait. I had videos of Kyrie cheating on her in my phone. So after my friend told me about that, she was out of my gym class 3rd block, so I sent them to her and said, this your nigga? Oh! We started arguing again, and she brought up that she wanted to fight me again. So, ooh, this is crazy. She tried to get one of my friends, we'll call her toxic because we've had some very toxic moments in our friendship. Bro, now my background sound like a damn circus. You hear a dog in a fucking train. Dogs, get on the motherfucking train and shut the fuck up. Okay, anyway. Okay. So anyway, back to what I was saying. We had some very toxic moments in our friendship. So she was trying to get her friend to jump and sneak her as soon as she walked out of class. That didn't end up working because even though me and Toxic weren't on speaking terms, we weren't on bad terms. So she told me about it and we ended up getting back close that next day. I was ready to fight Rat, but she walked away from me. I still wanted to fight her though, cause bitch, you not finna just take my nigga and talk shit and try to sneak me and embarrass me and get away with it. So I made a post about her and I had my best friend call her. I don't know if this is a real name or not. Okay, so somebody reposted it and tagged her so she could see it because I had her blocked. She talked about trying to get me to pull up, but I was at my grandma's house. I was also a freshman. Obviously, I couldn't drive yet. But my granny would not take me over there but told her to come there. Ooh, your grandma was the shit. She didn't end up coming and said she was coming the next day. That was Sunday. So on Monday, I was waiting all day for her to come. And then around 7, my dad calls my mom and they never communicate. So I knew something was up. Rat told her parents on me. Oh, Rat told her parents on me about threatening her and told my parents about me and Kyrie doing the dough. Crazy. And had her parents call mine. My parents are strict as fuck. They don't even play like that, especially about having sex. Oh, I was so pissed off, so mad. My mom took my phone and didn't let me go out, didn't let me go nowhere for 2 months. I was hot. So I decided I wasn't gonna fight her because Rat's grandma was trying to press charges on me for threatening to get her shot at. Bitch. And I didn't have time for that. Kyrie cut her off for doing that and apologized to my parents. So like a dumbass, I took him back because I was not about to let her take my ninja from me and be the reason we don't speak again. I guess I wanted to prove a point. I don't know, like a dumbass. I always had so much anger towards her because she messed up my relationship with my parents and all that. Because why would you snitch knowing that we cousins and wanted to fight me in the first place? You don't do that. I kept my anger till December and she mean mugged me all the way in the hallways. So I beat the dog shit out of her. Ooh, this time you could say I won because I beat the dog shit out of her. I dragged that hoe and dog walked her. Ooh, they took me down to the police station and held me there till my parents picked me up because there was blood. Oh, and I had to go back to court for fighting this girl again. My mom made me stay for a couple of days because she told me not to fight her, and I got myself into all of that. Oh well, it was worth it, and she deserved that because if you my cousin, why would you portray me like that? There's more details. If you want to see what all of those people look like, I will DM you and send you the video, Symone. It's on my Instagram. She told me not to say it. I have so many stories about Kyrie. I'm talking about too many. He put me through hell, and if you want those, I could send them in. Thanks for reading my story. Sorry if it was long. Girl, no, it was good. Oh my God, that was crazy because, oh, you said your dad, so she must have been your cousin from your daddy's side. Cause, oh, that was not your cousin, one of your men. That'd be crazy. It'd be crazy because the story, oh no, that's not the one I'm gonna tell tomorrow. But I have a story time when, not my cousin, one of my men, and nothing like that. But this boy played us, but that's crazy. But yes, sis, send these in because you still young and in high school, and you write really good because, you know, sometimes some people don't see. But anyway, thank you so much for writing this. That's so crazy that you beat up your cousin and really had to go to the police station. I know your parents probably was like, girl, we told you not to. But she really was trying it. So what happened after that? Because I need to know an update. What happened? Like, after that, did she leave it alone? Did you get kicked out? Like, what happened? Did she really press those charges? Let us know. But yeah, send in more stories. Thank you so much for sharing. All right, y'all, so that story was at the old one. That was from like last year, October. So I want to find a story. I want to do like I'm doing like old, middle, and then new. I'll probably do like, I think 3 stories. I don't know, maybe 3 or 4. So let's see, let's go down some more and see what, because I got some older ones. Oh, I did all of those already. All right, so let's go into last year. Let's see, hold on. All right, y'all, so this one is from literally from January of last year, but I have finished all the ones like before, and this was like the last one. So I'm like, let me do this one since I'm doing like some old and middle and then new. Okay, and this one is titled, it says customer gone crazy. So it says, oh, it's a long story alert. And then she gave me a message. She said, that's just for me. And I just want to say, because in the message that she said that was just for me, I read that. And I just want to say, girl, follow your dreams. I believe in you. Don't ever be afraid to follow your dreams. That's the worst thing you could do, is be afraid to follow your dreams and not do it, because then that's when you'll always have the what ifs. But girl, go for it. Go for it. And then when you do, let me know. Okay. But that was for me. So I ain't going to tell y'all what we talk about. But she know if she read this email. Okay. Because in here did say that she never really checked this email, so hopefully still watch me when you see this. So anyway, it's titled Customer Going Crazy. And it says, I never had money and I could never afford to participate in school activities. So back in 12th grade, I would do other kids' projects, homeworks, or credit recovery for money. And I actually made pretty good money off of the hustle. I would set up shop in my JROTC class back in the office. Because I already did sec work for my JROTC instructor, I used his computer to do the work on. Anyways, one of my platoon soldiers that I barely had conversation with came in one day, asked me if I could do her credit recovery, and I said sure. We discussed the price and the time it would take for me to finish, and when and how she would pay me. The moment itself went well. It was her actions after the transaction that made the story crazy. Obviously, I'm not doing plagiarized work for money, so it's not like it was this public thing. So some people wanted the work to look like they did it, so I had to make it look believable, which meant giving wrong answers here and there sometimes. And that's exactly what she asked for, and I delivered and got paid, right? End of the story? Wrong. LOL. This was only the beginning. Fast forward a week later, me and my guy friend Gopher, we'll call him that because that's what he looked like. My girl best friend Rainbow, because she's a lesbian, and my other friend Nosy. We're calling her that because she would know all of your business before you did yourself. We sitting in the back of the JROTC front classroom like always, laughing, joking, and talking shit loudly about each other like we always do after lunch. Mind you, the girl I did the work for, we'll call her Dusty because she was hella dusty, and her friend, we'll call her Scary because she really wasn't nothing but a big talker, was sitting at the front by the board. Gopher had been sneaky linking with this 9th grader and had found out she might be pregnant, and we was giving him a hard time because it was like, how the fuck you slip up and get a 9th grader pregnant and we're in the 12th grade? Ooh. Months away from graduating, but it was a friendly run. Rainbow and Nosy made a joke about Gopher. Everyone in the room laughed, including Destiny and Scary. So I made a joke. Next I said, damn Gopher, you really outdid yourself this time. You're gonna be dropping your baby off to daycare and your girl after high school every day while we're out living our best life. And me, Rainbow, Gopher, and Nosy all burst out laughing. For some reason, I guess Dusty just didn't find my joke funny because she took it real personal and was frowning and yelled, oh wait, I'm not gonna say her name. I don't know if she want me to say it. I don't know why you laughing. You got them fat ass Jordans on. Oh, my family was poor, so my mama did the best she could. I had the Jordans on. Everyone called them Team Jordans, which were not the popular ones. And then she said she'll insert a picture. and nobody laughed. We're all sitting there confused because like, what the fuck did I do to her? So I look at my shoes and back at her thinking like, who pissed in your cereal, bitch? So I responded, girl, what the fuck? I wasn't even talking to you. Now I hate being confrontational. It gives me extreme anxiety and I always overact and felt my legs start to shake. So that was all I said and I turned back to my friends, trying to finish my combo. Earlier that day, Dusty had been sitting around this fight video of herself beating up this girl from a few months ago. So I guess she was feeling herself and she jumps up fast and say, but I'm talking to you, bitch. Ooh, the classroom got real silent like in the movies when two people are having a face off and everybody looking back and forth between Dusty like it's about to be a joke battle or something. And I responded, Dusty, sit your dumb ass down and worry about graduating on time and not my shoes. And I stood up. I know that's right. I know that's right. Dusty started walking towards me like she was finna charge, so I started taking my jacket off. Mind you, Scary ain't said nothing this whole time. She's sitting real quiet. The room is kind of big, and she's about 15 to 20 feet away from me at this point, talking real loud and real reckless about how she'll beat my ass. And when she got about 10 feet from me, Rainbow, Gopher, and Nosy all standing up at this point. So I grabbed Gopher's chair and I raised it over my left shoulder, getting ready to swing if she tried to hit me. And I'm pissed at this point because one, I don't even know why she trying to pick a fight with me right now. We never had no beef before. Two, my feelings was hurt. I was a real quiet, shy person in school and didn't bother anyone and only talked to my 3 friends and boyfriend and 3. I wasn't even talking to her, so yeah, so it's not about to go down like that. I zoned out and ready to beat this girl the fuck up. Major quickly pushes her out of the way and she hits the floor and the chair hits the whiteboard on the wall to the right of her. He's screaming and telling me to stop cursing and to go outside and calm down until security gets there. She slowly gets up from the floor and goes to stand by Scary, who's still quietly sitting there. Now Dusty all quiet, but her eyes are big, like she wasn't expecting to see me act like that. So eventually I snap out of it and I'm like, I'm not going no fucking where. Ooh, I got AP World History next. And besides, she's not messing with me. And since I didn't stop cursing, Major grabbed me by my arm and drags me to the door. Behind me, I see Scary mocking me, repeating exactly what I had said about AP class, and she laughed loudly. And I don't know why she did that because I broke away from Major and was headed to go beat her up instead. And I said, you better shut the fuck up because I'll beat your ass too. And right as I was about to get to her, security showed up. They pulled me out and walked me and Dusty out to the office together. The whole way there, we walked silently, a huge contrast to the moment we just had in the classroom, and Dusty walked ahead of us, so the lady security guard, while the male security guard held my arm. So once we got there, the office was empty except for the secretary and the assistant principal. So he decided to excuse the secretary. So when she was out of earshot, he asked Dusty what was wrong first because she was calm and she had seen him before for the exact reason we were there. But I still was pissed off. Tell me why this girl gonna tell the assistant principal nothing happened. I was flabbergasted, LOL. He stood there for a few minutes looking at me. Then he looked at her and then sent her back to class. As she walked out, she looked at him and told the 2 security guards but avoided my glare and hurried off. I heard the bell ring and I was so pissed because I thought I was about to get in trouble for the first time ever. And I was late, so I wanted to run behind Dusty and beat her up anyway. Once she was gone, the assistant principal softly touched my shoulder with his hand and he said, calm down, and she said the name. You're not in trouble. At this point, the tears had been welling in my eyes, sloppily rolled down my face. I was relieved, but still upset. He asked me what happened and I explained the whole thing. And he stood there for a second with his head hung low and he raised his eyes to me, apologized on her behalf, and then gave me money to get soda and chips out of the teacher break room. And then he told me to stay put in there until I was calmed down. By the time that happened, it was 3:25 and school let out at 3:30. So I just went to my class and let my teacher know that I was in the office and apologized for missing my last class, and I went home. After that, Dusty never spoke to me again up until the day we graduated. A couple of months later, I found out that she failed a major class and couldn't graduate with us because the rest of her credit recovery she got assigned was never done because she didn't do it. I guess no one else would do it for her. I guess when she found this out, she got mad and tried to sabotage my little business by dry snitching to Major and had a few other teachers, but they actually came to me and told me that they heard about what I was doing and had a few kids that needed the help. I also heard that she was telling people that I slept with my gay best friend, but nobody believed it because I had a boyfriend, so naturally it blew over. And I actually made $300 in a week from all the teacher referred kids. So her telling really boosted my business, LOL. She eventually graduated, but it was during the summer school, and I had a few extra bucks to enjoy my senior activities. So I guess the situation turned out okay. Well, at least for me, the end. And then she showed me her shoes at the end. Girl, she was a weird hater. It was nothing wrong with your shoes, for real, at all. But she was a weirdo, and that's what she get, being a weirdo like that. Let me copy her email, because she told me that she don't be checking this email. But if I was to tell her that I'm using it, then to write back to this email. So I'm about to write it. Reply to all, and then let me add her email right there. Okay, but yeah, that girl was a weirdo, and that's why she was mad, because it's like, girl, bye. Why is you sitting here mad at me over a comment that ain't got shit to do with you? Like, weird. I mean, your friend was weird for getting that 9th grader pregnant though too, but yeah, like, how is she sitting here mad at you? Like, like you did something to her, and that's what you get, because it's like, girl, you needed me, and now you was doing some weird shit and your dumb ass failed. But thank you for sharing, sis, for real, for real. And you smart. Anybody that's in high school, that's really a smart hustle. If you smart and you know how to help, go charge people to help them with their work and shit like that. Like, for real, that was a smart hustle. You did that, girl. All right, you guys, so I found another story. Y'all, somebody, I had to just answer this because somebody asked me, like, why don't be looking at the camera like that? Y'all, I have this big ass ring light. This mug is huge. So sometimes it be like messing with my eyes. So I'll be like looking away, especially when I do videos at night. But anyway, this story, I actually just got this story. What's today? Oh, today the 13th. But I got this story on the 11th because I'm back at the top. So this story is titled, My Man Caught Me With My Work Man. Girl, what is you doing? Okay, let's read it. Hey Symone, I love your channel so much. You inspired me to share my story with you to see if I could create my own YouTube channel. Aw, you should, girl. Anyway, this story is so fishy. I'm so sorry if it's long. So I was working at this fast food place in high school, and I was a trainer / manager. One day I'm training this guy, and we're gonna name him Toby. Toby was shy at first, but once he finished his training and we started working shifts together, I really got to see his flirtatious side. We worked the night shift, so you know how that goes. He was always walking me to my car, flirting with me in the stockroom, and saying all the right things at that time. Mind you, I was in a relationship of almost a year and a half, but things were rocky. He was always doing weird shit. We would be on and off and literally argue like crazy. Around this time, we were going through it, so Toby was the perfect distraction. One night I got off late and I was waiting for my car to warm up, and me and Toby were kicking it. One thing led to another, and we started kissing in the back of our work parking lot. Some of my coworkers saw us but didn't say anything. Anyway, the next weekend, me and all of my coworkers go out to a group out in the amusement park. My man knew I was going, but he didn't know who was all gonna be there. I left my phone in my bag in Toby's car since we was gonna leave together. When we came back to the car, my man was blowing my phone up, sending me screenshots of me and Toby in the background of one of my coworkers' video of me sitting on his lap. I was gagged. I lied to him and told him it was nothing, and the video was taken out of context. I tell Toby the whole situation. We ended up leaving, but this man ends up blowing up my shit again because whoever he got the video from, he was trying to figure out what was up. All of my coworkers that was out with us ended up telling him that we've been flirting at work, and they saw us kissing in the parking lot. Mind you, they don't know this man from a can of paint. These ninjas turned on me for what? My man ended up pulling up the next day looking to confront Toby. Toby was in the back ready to square up, and I was hiding because I was not trying to have this drama at the place I make my money at. My coworkers started beefing with me and talking shit about me for months. My man forgave me because I forgave him for all the things that he did. So this was like a free pass. This is only the beginning of me and Toby and my man's saga. So let me know if you want any more stories. Girl, I do. That's crazy. Why your coworkers is ops like that? Why would your coworkers sit here and tell him? For one, the fact that he over here stalking all your coworkers' pages, he probably saying, oh, who tagged who? Let me go look and see what's going on, because you're not answering. Your man was a stalker. How he know to find these folks? And the fact that they all told, like, did they make a group video like, y'all, no, come in here. Yes, so her and Toby is a thing. That's her work man. We seen them kissing in the parking lot. That's crazy. It's not funny, but that's so crazy. But yes, tell us more, sis, because I want to know. Not Toby ready to go outside and fight your man, and your man forgiving. Like, wow, how did it go? I want to know more, because how did it go after that? Because Toby clearly didn't give a fuck, and you caught feelings for Toby, so I know y'all didn't stop talking after that. I need to know the rest, sis. Send them in. Alright, you guys, so I found my last story. I was only gonna do 3, but then that last one was short, so I'm like, okay, I could do another one. So I found this one. This one's from last year, and this one's from July last year, and it says hood day turned into a freak night. And I just want to know what happened, because, you know, ooh. So it says, let's get straight to this. First, I want to start saying, but I'm addicted to your stories like a motherfucking crack fiend. Sis, I'm going to need at least 2 stories a week, because one ain't enough for me. I got you, sis. I'm going to try. Going into the next year, I'm really going to try. And I'm going to try like 1 week out of each month to probably post like every day. I'm going to try. I ain't going to, don't hold me. Anyway. So it says, yeah, because 2 would be enough to get me through the next week, laughing my ass off. Now, let's get into a story where I was talking to this boy, and we're going to give him the name Dino, because he was from dirty ass San Bernardino. Oh, and this is from, like, West Coast story, Southern California. Okay. Anyway, me and Dino have been talking for a while, and he banged. His hood day was coming up and he invited me and told me how it was going to be lit and I could bring some of my friends as long as they wasn't on no weird shit. I was excited because this was my first time going to a hood day. And I ain't gonna lie, I like that ghetto ratchet shit. The day of the hood day, I went to my homegirl house and we're going to give her the name. What the bitch? I don't know. She said the name the freak chicken. We just gonna, she gonna say or chicken. We just gonna call her chicken. Cause the fuck her name was the freaking chicken neek. Okay, or chicken, because this bitch loved eating some greasy ass chicken, lol. My other homegirl Nita meet us at Chicken House. We had our best hood day rat we had our best hood rat outfits on, hood day coochie cutters with our ass out in crop tops. After we got ready, we made our way to the location. When we pulled up to that thing, lit music was bumping, food was cooking, and everyone was good vibes. We parked and I texted Dino to meet us by Chicken Car so we could walk in with him. He made his way to Chicken Car along with 5 of his homeboys who was all fine. I really never seen none of his friends because when we would meet up, it would just be us. I didn't care too much to be around his friends. But all of that changed after I seen how fine they were. They all was, but Dino was the finest of them all. We walked into the function and everybody was up in there like, what's up, and scattered around doing their own thing. Chicken had went to the food area with one of Dino homeboys, Dollar, while Nita was with me and Dino. After some hours of drinking, we was tipsy, and I was dancing on Dino when Back That Ass came up. They was playing all type of slow jams, freaky music, and some more. They even had the nerve to play 2 of his homeboys' mixtape, and when I tell you, I couldn't wait for that bullshit to go off, because it was straight trash. At this point, it was getting later and later, and everyone was getting ready to leave. And Chicken and Dollar was going to meet us at Dino's, but had to make a quick stop, and I was leaving with Dino. Nita was going to ride with us so we could drop her off at home. After Dino finished dabbing up his homeboys and saying his goodbyes, we made our way to his car. Nita told us that she'll meet us at his car in 5 minutes because she was talking to this boy and giving her his number. Me and Dino made our way to the car. At this point, we was tipsy off that Henny, and y'all know what that means. We started making out in the car, and Dino made his way down to my shorts and started playing with my... You know what. He said, let's do a quickie before Nita comes, and we'll continue when we get to his house. Girl, I don't know what it is about car sex, but I love that shit. He was fucking me from the back like he was fresh out of jail, and I didn't care. I was loud because that shit was feeling so good, lol. But we stopped once Nita knocked on the window, lol. Dino put up his mask and made his way to the front seat. I put on my short and made my way to the front seat and unlocked the door. Nita couldn't help but laugh. We took Nita home and pulled up to Dino's house. When we got to Dino's house, Dollar and Chicken arrived and had went upstairs to Dollar's room. We resumed our session from the car to his living room, and that drunk sex was hidden. Future lyrics, I'm gonna put my thumb in her butt, is different when it actually happens. And let me tell you how that thing had me squirting. And I didn't even know I could squirt, laughing my ass off. Dino, homeboy Dollar, and Chicken were in Dollar bedroom doing their thing. I was thrown off when Dollar and Chicken came downstairs with Dollar in his boxers, and Chicken only had a thong on. Dollar and Chicken made their way to the sofa, and Dollar started eating Chicken cat right in front of us. Chicken made her way to me while Dino was effing me a missionary and started licking my nipples. And was playing with my... I was thrown off, but it felt good. I went along with it. One thing led to another. Next thing you know, we found ourselves having an orgy. Dollar and Dino swapped. Dino was effing on Chicken and Dollar was effing me. Of course, we had protection on. And when I said Dollar thing was thangin', like Dino, it was thangin'. Laughing my ass off. It's like they didn't run out of D. Just when I thought he was deep enough, he surprised me with more inches. After that night, we continued to have 4 more orgies with Dollar and Chicken. I know my story was long, but I had to share that wild night with y'all. Thank you for reading my story. I am happy that I went down and found this story, because girl, that was good and I want more stories. Y'all is crazy. As long as y'all was protected and have fun, that's all that matters. Girl, send some more, because that was good. And I'm over here picturing everything like, okay, you say he's from San Bernardino, so I'm trying to picture y'all at like which part. I don't know San Bernardino like that though. But anyway, that was good. Thank you for sharing, y'all. We ended it off good. I think I read some good ones this Subbie Sunday. Like this was a good Subbie Sunday. But thank you so much for sharing. Y'all already know if you want to share your story, send them to Symonestorytimes@yahoo.com. It's in the description box below. Also, if you sent your story to somebody else, like another YouTuber who read stories and they read it already, please send an updated email saying this story was already read by another YouTuber. You ain't gotta say who, because it just tell me, so I don't have to reread it. But thank you guys all for sharing. I can't wait to see you on my next video. Don't forget to tune in to tomorrow's video, because tomorrow's video is where I'm gonna do the first part of the giveaway, and I'm gonna give away the wig. I'm gonna ask the question. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna ask first, because I'm literally about to record that story. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I love you guys so much, and I'll see y'all on my next one.